Hi, Hannah. This is Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com. I'm getting ready to grade your speaking practice test. So you said in the email, please grade my speaking. Question: should school children be required to study a musical instrument for at least a year? Explain your answer. Okay, I have the rubrics here, and I'm ready to listen to your response.
I think that school children should be required to study a musical instrument for at least a year because there are many benefits of studying a musical instrument. For example, I've been playing the piano since I was 3 years old, and I learned how
Now, if you said there's many benefits, it sounds like you want to say, well, the first benefit, the second benefit, the third benefit. Now, what if you say there are two benefits, or there's one main benefit to learning an instrument, right? So
music and
try to focus your response a little bit better from the beginning. Then it makes it easier when you give your examples. So don't create expectations that you cannot fulfill. So you probably don't have enough time to talk about many benefits of playing instruments.
because there are many benefits of studying a musical instrument. For example, I've been playing the piano since I was 3 years old, and I learned
Yeah, but why are you telling me this? What's the benefit of playing the piano? You say, well, first of all, I learned to play the piano, which helped me to learn to blah, blah, blah. State what the benefit is, then give an example to illustrate that benefit.
how music and sports are related. For instance, when I first started playing tennis, since I've been playing the piano, I was able to have the good sense of rhythm. So I
Good. Now, this is really good. Now you're making the connection between playing an instrument and playing sports. I like how you tie those two things
played
together.
better than my other friends who never played any musical instruments. Moreover,
You played better because you developed a rhythm that you learned by playing the piano and you applied that into the sport of tennis.
I heard that playing a musical instrument allows you to have
Allows me to, or allows students to,
a better HQ. Therefore, I think
a better IQ or intellectual quotient. It improves your cognitive abilities of the brain. Then you must demonstrate that through an
that
example.
school children should be required to study a musical instrument.
So you didn't have enough time to illustrate that second idea. Okay, let me listen to it one more time. I'll give you a score. I'm thinking about 23 to 25 points. That's my
I
thinking
think that
right
school
now.
children should be required to study a musical instrument for at least a year because there are many benefits of studying a musical instrument. For example, I've been playing the piano since I was 3 years old, and I learned how music and sports are related. For instance, when I first started playing tennis, since I've been playing the piano, I was able to have the good sense of rhythm. So I played better than my other friends who never played any musical instruments. Moreover, I heard that playing a musical instrument allows you to have a better HQ. Therefore, I think that school children should be required to study a musical instrument.
And it says it has a better IQ, not HQ, IQ, right? So I think that my score is pretty accurate. I'm going to put you between 3 and 3.5. So what I'm reading right here kind of describes your what you did, especially with your second reason. Your development was limited. You did not elaborate on that second reason at all. I think you can probably connect ideas together a little bit better. So when you start talking about playing the piano, and you mentioned that example, right? You might preface that, say, first of all, playing instruments makes it or improves my participation in sports activities like tennis. So that would be the main thing, right? Then you just show the cause effect relationship between learning to play the piano and how that rhythm of playing the piano helps you also to play tennis more effectively. Just make that argument, make that connection. Maybe that's all you have time to do, and that's fine because that's a great way to explain your idea. So you think playing the piano helps one to be better at sports, then you prove that through the example that you gave, right? So I'm going to give you 23 to 25 points on this particular task. Be careful about the you point of view. I've told you about that many times. Don't choose that point of view for this type of speaking task. So your score here is 23 to 25 points out of 30.